Hey, I'm Fitzgerald, and I play Marza, the red Tiefling Sorcerer. I honestly think it was the race, just because I feel like the race is more of the person that I am, and that also ended up giving me sort of a jumping off point for figuring out my class and my backstory. The reason why I chose to be a tiefling, honestly, was because in the book they talk about how tieflings can be really judged because they're half devil, so there's like a prejudice towards them. And I thought that would be something interesting to play with my character and see how that affects her. I think it's kind of cool to have a tail. As I was reading through sort of the backstory about sorcerers, like whether or not you do wild magic or it came through a bloodline, I hadn't really officially decided on that, but it's sort of, I don't know, I felt like there could be something interesting there to play with. I really like the wild magic aspect because it played a huge part into my backstory. Spoiler, Marza believes that she received her magic from a demon that killed her family. She felt like this was kind of sort of a curse for her, and I thought that was really cool. Sorcerer magic is just in you, and it's like brewing and growing, and it's just innate. Again, it just really informed the story that I wanted for Marza, and I just think it's really cool about how it just sort of happens to you. Mage armor. You cannot wear armor as a sorcerer, so your spells, they need to protect you in some way. So mage armor is great because it adds points to your AC and it lasts for 8 hours. So if you can wake up in the morning and be like, I'm about to cast mage armor before I do anything else. So I would say make sure some of your first spells are things that are maybe more defensive and can protect you. I'm honestly kind of curious about a barbarian. You're just kind of like a bull rush fighter and you're really strong, and I think that would be interesting to like rage and just get really intense. Ranger. I love being a ranger. I think it's super cool. I love Legolas from Lord of the Rings. It's just awesome. Druids can do so much that I feel like I wouldn't know what spells to prepare every day. I guess if I had to pick one, it would be specifically Druid, that I just would feel so overwhelmed playing. I mean, this thing you can't control, but I rolled really low for Marza.